Pelican crossing and the amber's flashing, what do I do?
Sorry, if you're coming up to Pelican crossing and the amber's flashing, you scan the crossing, and if there's anybody crossing off the curb onto the road, you wait, you stop and treat it as red lights until the crossing is clear, and then you proceed. Yeah? Okay.
So if there's nobody on the crossing
and it's amber, and then you carry on.
Amber, I carry on.
Sorry, if it's flashing amber and you scan the crossing
left.
and it's turning left, please, at the roundabout, and it's flashing amber, and you've seen the road is the crossing is clear, nobody crossing, and then you may proceed. You carry on driving. You don't wait.
Now we're going to turn left, please.
We're going to turn left, please. So what we're looking for in the new road, what might be
pedestrians.
crossing. That's right.
And we're going to stop on the left, please.
I'm going to stop here on the left, please.
Yeah, so how am I going to do in this assessment next week then?
Yeah, you're doing quite well. I've handed a few things over. What do you understand about what to do on the approach to pedestrian crossings now?
Makes it a bit easier now that I know where I should stop.
Okay.
Because I was frightened going forward to the stop line or the giveaway line.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think if you think about it, you'll probably understand why I was frightened.
Oh yeah, definitely. You thought it's better to be safe rather than go on it, but do you understand why it's both are dangerous?
Well, that wasn't the reason. I didn't want to get points on my licence, and as I wasn't too sure how to tell if I was behind the white line or over the white line,
Okay.
I thought it was best stop short of it.
Okay.
But you helped me with that in the end, didn't you?
Yeah. So what do you understand now?
Well, you told me how I could pick up a reference point for. You said it's the same as emerging.
That's right. That's
So
good.
you helped me with that reference point on the emerging.
Yeah.
Because we didn't stop at a crossing to get a chance to do it, didn't we?
No, I'm not supposed to stop.
Yeah, I know what those safe havens are for now.
Okay.
And you said I mustn't wave pedestrians out
No.
or invite them to cross, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I sorted out my. I was at the indicator cancel, wasn't I?
Yeah. Now you understand the instrument panel.
Yeah, I've got to get my hearing aid fixed so I can hear that clicking sound, haven't I?
Yeah.
And if I can't hear it, I can have a look at the green
Yeah.
flashing arrow. Right, I relax.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Yeah. I mean, how do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It's very reactive, though.
I was picking it afterwards, you mean?
Well, yeah, why not try and be a bit more proactive?
I don't know how to be on pedestrian
Sorry?
crossings.
Get inside my head.
Like
Yeah.
the zigzags. Like
Yeah,
before,
yeah,
didn't I?
yeah. You got inside my head on the zigzags.
Even before we got to them, didn't we?
Yeah. Did you get inside my head about, where would I stop?
No.
No. So.
Even speed I didn't until you did the...
Well, no. It's obviously look at what I can do. I can speed up and approach you a crossing, and obviously I'm going to speed up and approach you a crossing because it's never been mentioned, yeah. And it's not as if the crossings were massively busy, and they were visible well in advance. Did you say to me once about?
Yeah.
I think that was the only time you ever mentioned, what do I check on approach? And that was the downy bit, really. And that was the bit where I didn't think you felt you dealt with it at all. Checking the mirror on approach.
On approach and slow down.
Well, wouldn't worry about slowing down too much. I mean, because you did deal with that bit. But you just there was only ever mentioned. It was only ever mentioned about the mirror once. and then on the rest of them, I just didn't bother.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I get it now, because...
And when it was mentioned, there was never any reason given why I should check the mirror on approach.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, so I didn't bother afterwards, yeah?
Yeah. Before and after the crossing, it should be mirrors as well, shouldn't it? Once you pass.
Well, certainly before, on approaching
So,
the crossing, yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah, certainly before the crossing,
Yeah,
yeah?
now that you pointed it out, yeah, I understand where I've gone wrong for mirrors, especially.
Yeah, so, you know, there should have been...
So if you miss out anything, it all counts, doesn't it?
yeah, you should have been getting in there and on approach a few more crossings and say, what are you going to check first? I'm going to check the mirror and make sure I check the mirror, because I didn't check the mirror on approach to any of the crossings.
All right. I was telling you to, yeah, there is crossing coming.
No, you only told me once. To be honest with you, if you watch this back, you'll see it was only ever mentioned once, yeah? And I think that was probably the one that I speeded up on approach to, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, so, you know, I think you probably know that's very important, isn't it?
So as soon as we identify it, okay, what are you going to do, Tony? Check your mirrors.
Well, think of the routine that applies to pedestrian crossings. It's the same kind of routine that applies to most things that I'm going to change, that there might be a possible change of speed or direction, is the mirror signal maneuver routine, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Signal is your speed and approach anyway, and your position.
Yeah, but we always must come in with the mirrors first, wouldn't it?
Mirror
yeah?
signal position.
The mirror is the thing that helps me decide
on your signal.
Whether a signal is required and how my change of speed going up or down is going to affect everybody, yeah?
Yeah.
And the only way I can know that, and that's why they always put the mirror first, yeah? It doesn't come at the end of the routine, it comes at the beginning of the routine.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so that must be dealt with, yeah?
And once again, if I do tell you, there's a chance of you not checking. So once again, it's like saying, okay, check your mirror, but you might not.
Well, I didn't check it all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, because
well, this time I didn't even tell you to, no.
Well, you did that once when I
Only
speeded
once,
up,
yeah.
and then I thought you were going to come back on approach to the next one.
Yeah.
And you didn't. And even if you had, I probably still wouldn't have carried on checking it, because
I wasn't looking.
You didn't get inside my head to find out why it was important. So I would have just played around with it.
Right, I get it now.
So we'll just have one more little run around the block.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
And what am I going to miss out on?
Mirrors.
Right, okay.
Sorry, so why is it important, obviously, that would...
Well, if I leave it to you, because I've given you...
Yeah.
You know, you've got your exam coming up in a very short time, yeah?
Yeah.
I've pretty much given you what I'm going to do wrong, yeah? So we'll just see if you can do it yourself, then if not, then I'll jump in and give you some help with it, yeah?
Okay, thank you.
But I think you can deal with it. Sorry?
This kid is actually playing on the road.
And we're going to turn left.
Turn left at the end of the road. So what can we expect in the new road, Tony, as we're turning in there?
It could be pedestrians crossing the road, couldn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So what's the first thing we would do if there was anybody crossing?
Slow down, wouldn't it?
We check your
turn
mirrors.
left. Oh yeah, check the mirrors, yeah.
Why do you think we check our mirrors before we...
Oh, something to do with distance and speed or something, isn't it?
That's right, and if there was anybody close behind you, what would you do? Or what would that determine on your next...
Oh, it means I could slow down a bit earlier, couldn't it?
Yeah, that's right, and that is a form of signal, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Brake
it's
lights,
your
yeah.
MSPSL routine that you follow for every hazard.
going to turn left.
Okay, we're going to turn left at the roundabout, please. So we've got a zebra crossing. What we're going to do first thing, we're going to do, check your mirrors.
I'll check the mirror.
Check mirror.
Oh,
check
yeah,
it
check,
for me.
yeah.
That's good. So remind me, why are we checking the mirror?
To see if anybody's very close behind me and the speed they're coming up behind me.
Yeah. And what would you do if there was anybody close behind you?
Oh, I could slow down a bit earlier, couldn't I?
What sort of signal would you give to cars behind you?
Brake lights?
That's right. That's right. And why do you think we do give them an early signal if they're close behind?
Well, if I stop at the crossing, there's not much point if they don't stop, is it? Because they'll push me onto the crossing and the pedestrian ends up getting run over by 2 cars instead of 1.
That's right, yeah. So, that's what we signal. So, on approach to any pedestrian crossing, what's the first thing we do?
Oh, check the mirror.
That's right. Which mirror do you check?
Interior one.
Interior one. So it's good to check all mirrors if you can. Why do you think it's important we check the side mirrors as well, exterior mirrors, side door mirrors, sorry?
Well, I suppose there could be pedestrians coming running off the pavement down the sides.
That's right. There could
And
be
turning left.
Turning left here, please. Yeah, they could be coming around the car, crossing from anywhere, because like we said, they can't cross from anywhere, so you've got to be aware of that. So it's important we check the centre mirror, but
And we're going to turn right.
we're going to turn right here, please. For extra, to be extra safe, it's best to check all the mirrors as we're approaching any pedestrian crossings. So what we got ahead, Tony?
Oh, I think it's a zebra crossing. I can.
What's the first thing we're going to do?
I'll check the mirror.
Check it for me.
All
Check
right,
it.
yeah.
Check all the mirrors.
Yeah. It's very hard to see some of these zebras,
And
isn't
scan it. Yeah, it's you got them flashing beacons, so you can see them.
Yeah.
They've got to name these flashing beacons. It's the person that invented them, Militia.
Malaysia. That's a nice name.
So what's this sign here?
Ah, the crossing.
Yeah, it's crossing coming. So you're aware of it already. So what's the first thing we're going to do?
I'll check the mirror.
So it's important we check the mirrors, not just the one mirror. Check that and check both of them around as well. So it's giving you early warning. So there it's giving you early warning that there could be a patrol, a school lollipop lady or someone.
Oh yeah.
We've got a pedestrian crossing. So what's the first thing we do?
I'll check the mirror.
Check it for me.
All right, yeah.
Check the mirrors
yeah,
around as well.
Yeah.
Scan the crossing.
Yeah, that's good.
Anybody there?
No.
Yeah, so we can carry on. So you noticed our speed is our signal.
Sorry.
So our speed is
Yeah,
our form of
turning
signal. So turning right here. So once we checked our mirrors, we concentrated on the speed.
And we're going to stop on the left.
So we're going to stop on the left where it's safe and convenient, please. Good.
That feel better?
Feels better now.
Yeah, obviously on a day though, you've got to get in there
No, without any help.
and think of this routine, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always going to be MSM routine, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah?
definitely.
Yeah, think of that routine. It's always got to start with the mirrors, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
And anything to do with any potential change of speed or direction, the first thing always got to be done is mirrors, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah?
definitely.
Because if you think about it, we're anticipating what's happening ahead, and anticipation is mirrors, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I can't drive from here to the end of the road without anticipating, so I have to try and anticipate that, oh, I'm going to have to make a turning here, or I'm going to have to make a change in my speed, yeah, whether it be up or down, I've always got to tie that into what's happening behind me.
What's happening?
Yeah.
How quickly you can signal, give them a signal.
Yeah, what's happening all around me, yeah? Even if it's only going to be a change of direction, that change of direction is a signal, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So if you tie that into the mirrors,
Yeah.
because it's always the MSM routine, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then obviously, for junctions that we can extend that routine, yeah?
Yeah.
Into a longer routine, but it's the mirror signal maneuver routine.
Yeah.
Right, I'll give that a pause.
Thank you.